What's going on, my people? Hey, welcome to the season 2 of Focus Friday. My name is Darius Person. I go by Brave. Hey, it's going to be an awesome semester. Topic is show your scars. All right, so in the book of John, chapter 20, we're going to read from verses 24 through 30. All right, check this out. Now, Thomas, also known as Didymus, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands, and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." A week later, his disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here, see my hands, reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas said to him, "My Lord and my God." Then Jesus told him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." Jesus had performed many other signs in the presence of his disciples, which are not recorded in this book. But these are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in his name. So if I was Thomas, I would have been like, "Hey Jesus, hey, you raised the dead, you healed the sick, you healed the blind. Why you still got them hoes in your hands, man? Why you didn't get new hands?" It amazed me how Jesus let the holes in his hands remain. He let his scars remain. And the Bible says that by his wounds, we are healed. Now check this out. We can do the same thing. We can heal folks from our scars as well. So you watching this, you're like, man, I done been through a lot. I done been scarred up. Life done hurt me. People have hurt me, and I'm scarred up. But God want to use what you've been through to reach somebody else. So show your scars. So if y'all nah, bro, I don't feel led to show my scars, man. I ain't ready yet. That shows that you are a people pleaser because you're worried about what people think. So I got some keys, man, to help y'all show your scars, all right? So if you don't show your scars, you rob God of his glory. Because, like I said, he want to use what you've been through to reach somebody else. Also, he rob people from the opportunity to display the character of Christ. Because believe it or not, somebody cares about what you've been through and they want to help you out. When you do show your scars, you motivate other people to show theirs. All right? And also, your ministry is birthed when you show your scars because your pain becomes your ministry. All right? So C.S. Lewis said, friends become friends by saying "me too." You been raped too? Dang, your dad left you too? Me too. You got cheated on too? Me too. So if you show your scars, people will come to you man, hey, I've been through that too. Let's get through this together. All right, so it takes humility to show your scars, but pride to keep them in. All right, so my mentor in high school, he had this big scar on his arm, and when I first met him, I was like, "Hey, bro, what's that?" He was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh, this." So he remembered what he'd been through, but the pain was going away. So basically, scars represent healing, but they still remain. It's some stuff that you're not going to forget about, but you can experience healing from it. Okay, so the worst thing that happened to you is the best thing that happened to you, all right? Because God gets the glory through all what you've been through, all right? So I'm finna start this thing called Scarz Ministry, all right? So I want you to send me your story to showyourscarz@gmail.com, all right? I want to pray for you. I want to hear your story. I want to just pray that you receive healing and that God gives you peace about everything that you've been through. All right, so it's Focus Friday. Show your scars.